Enjoy this sneak peek from CX Auto 2026, hosted by Thought Leadership Summits in partnership with Automotive News Congress.
How does it work for the customer? So we try to kill the downtime by making it value added. And lastly, in terms of efficiency, um, our customers, and I mean this wholeheartedly, we rarely have complaints about customers in sales, rarely in service, rarely. The only time we ever get a complaint in service, the only time we ever get a complaint in service, truly, is the customers that try to compare our oil changes to a Jiffy Lube or an Express Lube place. So more times than not, we have to educate them in terms of why it takes a little bit longer in our shop. And it does take a little bit longer. And the reasons for that is we do a complimentary 172-point inspection
Yeah.
on the vehicle. We will make recommendations if we see things that the car needs. And we do like to document that in your file so that when you do return, we know that the car was functioning well when it left here. And you should want to know that too. So I think in a lot of cases, what makes it make sense to the customer, that the time spent, is how you communicate with the customer, what you're doing and why. Very, 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 very important. So to me, we do move fast. We are efficient because we do things in advance. We're prepped in advance. We're ready in advance, and our process moves smoothly. But I think between it running smoothly and the customers, everything being value added and occupying what is normally dead time in the sales process is very meaningful to the customer, and they do not complain about the time.
So is that something that you developed over the years that you constantly
Yes.
are dialing in, or is that something that you learned a long time ago that you're just adapting?
I mean, look, I learned it because, the experience of sitting there as a salesperson, 35, 40 years ago for myself, and the F&I guy is sitting in his office, talking to his girlfriend on the phone and placing bets and, what used to go on in the car business many, many years ago.
Yeah.
So yeah, when that occurs, when that in that world, the way things used to be,
Yeah.
I can see it was very frustrating to me. So I'm very mindful of the salesperson's mindset too, because they don't even realize something very visible to the customer that they're getting frustrated that they have to sit around and wait as well.
Yeah.
Because we don't want our salespeople to detach themselves from the customer. They'll go right on their cell phone and start looking at prices and payments and interest rates and so on.
Yeah.
Um, but developing it over the years, like I said, I'm very fortunate having been in this platform positions for public companies for so long that I was able to be in the public environment when the manufacturers try to leverage these public companies about buying multiple franchises. They made it about customer satisfaction, so you had to be good at it.
Get your ticket today for CX Auto 2026, hosted by Thought Leadership Summits in partnership with Automotive News Congress.